Imagine a world where the strongest exist, heroes who defy the very limits of power. In one corner we have Son Goku, the legendary Saiyan from Universe 7, a warrior whose life has been a relentless pursuit of strength, breaking barrier after barrier, from Super Saiyan to the divine realms of Super Saiyan Blue and beyond. He lives for the thrill of a good fight, always pushing himself to face stronger opponents. He saved his universe more times than we can count, a beacon of hope and unyielding spirit. In the other corner, from a world plagued by mysterious beings and monsters, comes Saitama, the hero for fun. A man who trained so hard he lost his hair and, more importantly, broke his own limiter. Now he's so powerful that every enemy falls to a single punch. This overwhelming strength has led him to a state of perpetual boredom, an existential crisis born from a lack of challenge. He yearns for a battle that will make his heart pound once again, a fight that won't end the second it begins. Our story begins on a day like any other for both heroes. Goku is training on Varys' planet, pushing his limits as always. Saitama is at home, debating whether to go to a supermarket sale. Suddenly, without warning, a shimmering vortex of energy rips through the fabric of their realities. A strange, irresistible force pulls them from their respective worlds. Before they can even react, they find themselves standing on a vast, barren wasteland under a crimson sky. A desolate planet, seemingly constructed for one purpose, a battleground. They lock eyes from across the cratered landscape. Goku, ever the perceptive fighter, feels an immense, almost incomprehensible power radiating from the bald man in the yellow jumpsuit. A wide, excited grin spreads across his face. Wow, your energy is incredible. I've never felt anything like it. You must be really strong. Want to have a quick match? Saitama, on the other hand, feels nothing. No menacing aura, no overwhelming power level. Just a guy and an orange guy with spiky hair. Yet there's a flicker of something in his gut, a long dormant instinct. He simply nods, a deadpan expression on his face. Okay, the air crackles with anticipation. The stage is set for the most epic confrontation in anime history. Goku powers out, his classic white aura flaring to life. He doesn't want to end this too quickly, so he starts in his base form, wanting to test his opponent's capabilities. He vanishes, reappearing in front of Saitama in an instant, and throws a flurry of punches and kicks. Each strike is fast enough to be invisible to a normal person, powerful enough to shatter mountains. But to Saitama, it's all in slow motion, low. He casually dodges and weaves, sidestepping Goku's assault with minimal effort. He even yawns, looking a little bored. Goku backs off, a bead of sweat on his brow. He dodged all of that without even trying. The excitement only grows. All right, let's turn it up a notch. With a deafening roar, his hair flashes gold, his aura explodes, and he transforms into a Super Saiyan. The ground shakes, and rocks levitate around him. The power increase is immense. He charges again. This time his attacks are faster, stronger, laced with Kai. He lands a direct punch on Saitama's cheek. A massive shockwave erupts from the impact, carving a trench in the ground behind Saitama. Goku grins, thinking he's finally made a dent. But when the dust settles, Saitama is standing in the exact same spot, his head slightly tilted. He turns back to Goku, rubbing his cheek. Was that it? I barely felt anything. My turn. Saitama throws a single casual punch. It's not his serious punch, just a normal one. But the wind pressure alone is staggering. Goku barely manages to block it, his arms vibrating from the force. He's sent skidding back hundreds of feet, carving 2 deep furrows in the ground. Goku is stunned. The force from that one casual punch was greater than anything he'd ever blocked in his Super Saiyan form. He realizes this is no ordinary opponent. This is the challenge he's been looking for. Incredible! I have to get serious. He pushes his power further, cycling through Super Saiyan 2, then Super Saiyan 3, his golden hair growing down to his waist. With each transformation, the planet trembles more violently. He unleashes a barrage of ki blasts, including a massive Kamehameha wave. The beam of pure energy engulfs Saitama, triggering an explosion that could be seen from orbit. But as the smoke clears, Saitama is still there, his cape slightly tattered, his suit covered in dust, but otherwise completely unharmed. He simply blows the smoke from his glove. That was a little warm. Goku is in disbelief. His most powerful attacks at Super Saiyan 3 did nothing. He has no choice but to tap into divine power. A calm, blue aura envelops him. He has become a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue. The power is on a completely different dimension, a pressure that would crush lesser beings. Let's see you handle this. Goku moves with speeds that transcend time and space, launching a god-level assault, punches that could shatter planets, kicks that could warp reality. The battlefield becomes a blur of gold and blue light, shockwaves tearing the very fabric of the dimension. Saitama is finally forced to move. He starts blocking, parrying and dodging with more intent. He's still not serious, but he's engaged. For the first time in a long time, he feels a faint echo of excitement. He's actually having to try a little. He counters with his consecutive normal punches, a storm of blows so fast they appear as a single, unstoppable mass. Goku is overwhelmed, unable to keep up with the sheer volume and force, and is sent flying into a distant mountain range. Goku emerges from the rubble, bruised and panting. Super Saiyan Blue isn't enough. He's been pushed beyond his limits. He closes his eyes, calms his spirit, and lets go of all thought. A silver, ethereal aura erupts from him. His hair remains black, but his eyes turn a striking silver. He has achieved it. The state of the gods, autonomous ultra instinct. A form where his body reacts on its own, perfectly and without wasted motion. He looks at Saitama, his gaze serene and focused. The true battle is about to begin. Saitama looks at this new form of Goku. He can feel it. The change is profound. This is it. This is the fight he's been dreaming of. A genuine smile, not one of boredom or irony, but of pure joy spreads across his face. Yes, this is it. Finally, a real fight. His own aura, previously non-existent, explodes into view. An immense, blinding white light of infinite power. His expression shifts from deadpan to one of absolute seriousness. Okay, I'll use it too. He cocks his fist back. Serious. Goku in his Ultra Instinct state sees the attack coming. He puts all of his power, all of his divine energy, into one final, ultimate strike. He charges forward, his fist glowing with the power of the cosmos. Saitama unleashes his own ultimate attack. Serious punch. The two fists meet in the center of the battlefield. For a single silent moment, all of creation holds its breath. Then an explosion of light and energy unlike anything either universe has ever seen. The planet they're on is instantly atomized. The dimension itself shatters, reality cracking like glass. The blast is so immense it sends ripples across the multiverse. When the blinding light finally fades, there is only an endless white void. Floating in the nothingness are two figures. Goku, his transformation faded, his back in his torn base form, exhausted but with a look of pure satisfaction on his face. Across from him, Saitama floats, his suit destroyed, breathing heavily. He's bleeding, he's bruised, but he's smiling a genuine, happy smile. They look at each other not as enemies, but as warriors who have finally found their equal. There's a silent understanding, a deep respect for the power they each possess. The vortexes that brought them here reappear. Without a word, they give each other a final nod, a promise of a rematch someday. They turn and are pulled back into their own worlds, leaving the question of who truly won unanswered. Perhaps in a fight like this, there is no single winner. They both got what they truly wanted, a battle that pushed them to their absolute limits and beyond. And for warriors like them, that is the greatest victory of all. Thanks for watching this epic what-if battle. Who do you think would have won in the end? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible anime showdowns. See you next time.